once you're on Truehost, you've created your account and you've logged in, you would have a dashboard like this, but you also be zero services, domains, everything zero. So I have about 7 different websites here. So you want to come to domains, register a new domain. So what you do next is you search for a domain name that you want to use. So you should have a name for the website you want to use. You can't use any name that is already being used by someone else. You can't. So for example, a website like facebook.com, you can't use Facebook again. You can't use Google. I have 7 different domains, right? You can't use those 7 again. So if whatever you are typing here is something that is already in use, it won't work. So let's try this. Facebook. You see facebook.com is unavailable. You can't. If you type Google, type any website you know, even if it's not a popular website, it won't. So let's just come up with something that can work. Let's see. Okay, let's try this. I used this in the video that I made that wasn't clear. So alright, so this one is available. Nobody in the whole world is using this particular name. So then we'll come and let's add .com.ng and search again. Definitely to be available. I just want to change the extension. You see, when I added .com.ng, the price dropped to 5,500 naira. The initial one, which was .com, was 10,000 naira. So this is the cheapest was. That's why I want you to use it. In the last 5 years, I've been using, in fact, ever since I started selling online, I've been using .com.ng because it's the cheapest. Then it was about, I think, 1,000 naira, 1,100 naira. This country. It was 1,000 or even 900 naira. It was very cheap then. So, you have different extensions. You have .ng, .africa, .org, .co.za, .shop, .net. Most religious organizations now for their websites they use .org, and I think NGOs also. Then .net, entertainment websites, movie websites, things like that. So they vary. .edu.ng, that's for educational, for universities, for educational purposes. So, but this you can use it for anything. You don't need to. This will save you cost. You don't need to do something unnecessarily big. So you use .com.ng, add to cart, then you see continue here. Now you can see no hosting, click to add. Now this fishery.com.ng, which is our domain name, is like you got a SIM card. Your SIM card will have a mobile number, we have a phone number. So that phone number is your domain name. No other person can use that phone number with you. But now for that phone number to be active, you need to put airtime. So now we have to put airtime here or data. So let's do that now. So your domain and your hosting works hand in hand. If you have your domain without your hosting, you just have a domain, you don't have a website yet, because it's the hosting that will make that domain to be live, that can be accessible by anyone online. So you come to just use the starter pack. So order now. Yes, you use the domain already, my shopping cart, yes. So this is the domain we search for, you can see. Then we click use. Then here we have 18,000 naira. That's because it's the yearly, you can see annually. But let's use monthly. For you that is just starting, just use monthly to save cost if you don't have much money. But if you can do the yearly at once, no problem. There's a discount. So you just click on continue. So the domain was 5,000. The domain is 5,500. The web hosting is 2,500. Then both combined was 2,500, but it is well. So you can see as hosting. Then you click on continue. So Truehost is for me is the best. Is the best and I think the cheapest web hosting platform. I've tried some that web hosting company rather. I've tried some web hosting companies that almost took my life. I would run ads and I would end up wasting money because I'll figure out that my website is not even accessible and people are just clicking and I'm just wasting money. But Truehost, if you call their customer care in the midnight, they will answer you and they are always ready to assist you. They will eventually call you also. So once they call you, just save their contact so you can reach out to them if there happens to be any issue. So you can see the web hosting, then the domain registration. This domain, which is 5,500, you renew yearly. The domain will not be renewed monthly. It's only web hosting, so you'll be paying 2,500 naira monthly. So this domain name will be yearly. Then you click on I've read. Okay, click on checkout. Then you accept this. You must accept. I'm accepting now. Okay, checkout. Then make sure you use Paystack. You can see Paystack here. Make sure you use Paystack. Yeah. So we'll stop here. Then you can proceed to. You can see you're on Paystack. Then you make your payments. You can use the bank transfer option or your card, whichever one. Then that's all. So you've gotten. Then you have by the time you make payments, you would have gotten your domain name and your web hosting, which is the first step in setting up your website.